First YouTube video. I guess I just felt like this information needed to get out there, Um, there's a lot of people out there seeking knowledge. There's a lot of people that call themselves light workers, new agers, enlightened ones, or healers, or channelers, or spiritual gurus, and everyone's looking for this enlightenment or trying to understand the universe, trying to raise their vibration and wondering what's going on with the world, the ascension that's coming, and Planet X and Nibiru and UFO disclosure and just all these things, all these events that they're waiting for, and this just raising vibration, getting to a higher level, a higher state of consciousness. But at the same time, everybody's just wondering, what is that? What are we supposed to be doing? Or when is it going to happen? Something's going to happen. It's going to change the universe. Everyone's just on their search. Even channelers and people who are capable of astral travel, they have a limited access of knowledge. They're being given higher vibrational knowledge by alien contacts, spiritual contacts. But I guess everyone's on their own path and has their own understanding. But still, you find yourself wondering what is going to happen, what time, where are we going to go? Like, when are the aliens coming? When is the ascension going to happen? All these things. When a lot of people don't even understand what ascension is or understand how to really get there. There are always those who struggle with life concepts like loving people or forgiving your past and letting go and things like that. And we can't help people like that. But for those who are above and beyond that, who have found love in their heart and an understanding for the universe, and they're just waiting for this enlightenment and waiting for this ascension, or trying to figure it out, or trying to know what's next. Basically, what is ascension? What does that mean? What is really happening? Ascension is raising your vibration to 0 point energy, or ascension is 0 point energy. Ascension is the obtaining 0 point energy. 0 point energy is the highest ringing vibration in existence, which is also pure love. But scientifically speaking, 0 point energy is that your molecules are moving so fast that you can bend and shape and move all molecules. So bending and shaping mountains or water, or teleporting, traveling at the speed of light, or shape-shifting, you're so fast that you can bend and shape anything. That is 0 point energy, and that is ascension. That is being able to bend and manipulate molecules instantaneously at the drop of a dime, the moment that you think it, purely by intent. 0 point energy is also pure love. Pure love is not human lovey-dovey, we're in love. Pure love is an understanding of dark and light. Pure love is an understanding of creation. It is an understanding of how you create things. With all things lie dark and light. You cannot create something without having both light and dark. So it's an obtaining of knowledge to get 0 point energy. But 0 point energy is a scientific fact. That is what 0 point energy is. It is the fastest moving molecules. So how do we get there? How do we get to ascension? What some call returning heaven to earth. Walking down the street and manifesting and manipulating reality instantaneously. So everyone's heard of raise your vibrations, raise your vibrations. How do you do that? There's a lot of love and light and galactic federations that teach you that, you must keep love in your heart and only think good things to manifest good things, and to raise your vibration that way, which that is accredited to. It's a credible. I mean, it is correct, but it stops at a certain extent. If you're worried about your job and you're worried about your friends, and you're worried about your family, that's the correct way to go, or that's the first step that you need to take. But what after that? after people stop getting on your nerves and after normal day-to-day activity doesn't bother you, then what's next? There are a lot of dark things or evil things or things that are considered or conceived bad in this world, but at the same time, they are what is the learning curve. That is what we learn by. That is how we evolve. So getting closer to 0 point energy is also understanding light and dark. Okay, so what happens after you learn light and dark? What's after that? What's next? Well, here's the big pun, and here's the big thing, and here's what Ascension is. You have a connection within your brain to the all source of life. You are a part of God. You are a part of consciousness. You are just a part of consciousness. You have your own experience of consciousness. But you have that connection, and your body and your soul is the connection to everything. So all you have to do is connect to that. So while connecting to that, you can remember everything. You can remember the life before this one, whether it was a human life or on another planet or a spirit life or a spirit job or anything in reality that you could have been doing. You can remember that. You can remember 1,000 years, 1,000 lives. You can remember being one person. You can remember being 5 people. You can remember being 1,000 people. You can remember before we created Earth and planets, and you can remember bigger parts of creation before male and female existed. You can remember these things because you have an access to the all source of life. You have access to all that is. You have access to oneness. I'm sure many of you have heard of oneness. It is a calming effect to connect to oneness. It is a tool that you can use to address your normal day-to-day life. But it is also a tool to advance your knowledge. Because being oneness and sitting still and knowing that you're everyone does not get you further in this game called life. It only helps you to understand that your friends and your family and how they make you feel is not the point of this game. There's a bigger point to this. So, and basically, trying to explain the highest route to Ascension or the highest route to 0 point energy. Once you move past all the emotional things, the point is to connect to yourself and to remember. This is the first time in all of history, and all of creation, and all of existence that we have the ability to do what we are about to do. That is why the oldest souls are here and the newest souls are here. It's because we are about to change all of what is. We are about to do something that has never been done in existence before. And that is obtaining 0 point energy in the 3rd dimension. All before, even in the Earth Now, Jesus, Buddha, Guru Nanak, just different spiritual leaders that had attained ascension. Their ascension led them out of the body. It led them into light bodies. This is the first time in all existence that you will not have to transcend into a light body. There are many of you familiar with the fall of man. I'm not going to go into that, but everyone is familiar with the human body not being the divinity that it was made to be. We are returning to that point, and we are now going to access that. What that means is that heaven is returning to earth, and you will be able to achieve 0 point energy in your body now. You do not have to leave your body. You do not have to die. You can live for thousands, 100,000 years. Or, there's always those who have a different life plan or create something different for themselves. Because you do all have your own choice for your reality. But the point in what we are doing here as a creation and as everyone ascending, we are all ascending to our highest potential as human beings or human bodies in the 3rd dimension. So Again, obtaining 0 point energy is connecting to your inner self, or connecting to your oneness, connecting to your higher self, combining all dimensions into one dimension. Being able to be in the third dimension, see all dimensions above the third dimension, see all dimensions below the third dimension, be able to see all parallel planes, to see all shadow aspects, to see all vibrational levels, all at the same time while in your third dimensional body. That is becoming 0 point energy. You can see everything, you can know everything, you can access everything, because you are walking pure vibration that has the ability to manipulate everything around you. But we're all going to be able to do that. So I just wanted to make this little video to tell you guys and explain to you guys what is happening. There are things that are set in the future, planetary events, weather events, pole shift events, government events, money events, alien events. There are things that are set in our future that we have already created, and there are things that we have yet to create. And it all comes together, and it comes down to how far each one of us is evolving and getting closer to that inner self-knowledge and to that inner knowing of who you really are and where you really came from. Some of you have heard of the idea of we are the aliens or the angels that have came back to save everyone. And that concept just talks about the fact that we are the ones ascending. We are the ones that everyone's here to watch. We are the special ones. It's not, the aliens aren't coming, or no one's coming to show us something better. Everyone's waiting for us to show them better. So there will be more videos talking about the things that are coming next year, this year, the year after. If you have questions, I can always answer questions. I just want you guys to know that you can remember before you're born, and you can access and know what it's like to be spirit at all times. You don't have to channel spirits. You can. It's fun. You can get information from them, but you know more than they do, because you have the ability to connect to oneness inside you just as well as they do. But they have a personality just like you do, and they have a limit to their knowledge just like you do at this moment. But you also have the capability, just like they have the capability, to access your own knowledge. And no one knows you better than you. No one else can tell you about yourself except for you. And there are many things about yourself that you have yet to learn, that is important for you to learn, that will help you get to your 0 point energy. So if you guys want to help me out, if you like my video, if you don't like my video, just let me know. This is my first video ever. I just want everyone to know and understand what Ascension is, how to get there, and what they can physically do in their life to make a change or get to that event. Because there are events coming, and you can be one of the ones waiting, or you can be one of the ones that's changing what's going to happen. Alright guys, let me know what you think.